Hello.
Nikki, hello. Okay, so we are going to be talking about a couple things here. I'm going to cover quickly some merchandise updates, and then Kat is going to give us an overview of her recent trip to Walt Disney World, and then Nikki's going to cover some stuff at Disneyland, and then we will go into our question of her recent trip to Walt Disney World. Oh, somebody had me going there. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay, so well, I guess I'll go first. So so I took another trip to the Disney store, and it's so funny that the couple times that we've done lives, I happen to have gone to the Disney store that week. And of course they've got you know, all their decorations up for Halloween and everything. Hi, Nicole. And hi, Good Times with Johnny. And so anyways, they've got all their there's Scotty too. Hi, Scotty. They have their stuff up for for Halloween and so forth, and not too much Christmas, but they did actually have quite a few Christmas ornaments out, like way more than was there last time. So I know, as they said, as it gets closer to Christmas, they'll eventually have a full wall of ornaments up. So that'll be really exciting. Oh, hey, Kitty Mom. Anyways, yes. So then what I did is, so I was at the Disney store, saw a couple things, but I was so blown away when I saw, I'll see if I can find a picture of it, but I saw this full size like clock from the Haunted Mansion. Hello, Cat. It was like, you know, this big of a clock that you can purchase. It was amazing.
How much was it?
I want to say it was like $60 to $70.
That's not horrible for Disney prices. I would get it.
Yeah, I'm going to try to, I should have queued this up already actually, but I didn't think about it. I'm going to try to find a picture of it in a second here. But they had that and kind of a tombstone thing with, oh, here it is. Here, okay. All right. Here is and they had the display in a glass case, so there might be a little bit of a glare here.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool!
Yeah, so they had it kind of with the tombstone and then this clock and everything. It was really cool.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so that was a good time. It's always fun going to the Disney store. It seems like every time you go there, they have some new things out. So, yeah. Okay, well, that's going to be it for updated merchandise, I guess, for now. Nikki, did you want to give us some update on what was going on over in California?
So, Disneyland, California, we just started the Oogie Boogie Bash. So those are going on right now. So far, they're looking really awesome. I haven't seen any videos yet, but I know that Ab and Britt from the Yaya Chronicles, they have tickets to go. So I'm really looking forward to seeing their video and seeing like their take on the Oogie Boogie Bash, because she's a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan. So anybody that wants to know anything about like the Oogie Boogie Bash and stuff, I would definitely check out their channel. They have they actually have a like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh no! Did we lose her? Oh no! Right when it got good, we lost her for a second.
Oh, let it go! Let it
go! Hi, Sherry. Welcome in. Gosh, Nikki was right in the middle of telling us something, and we lost her stream for a second there.
Story too.
I know. Doggone it. Okay. Well, hopefully we can get her back in a second. Well, in the meantime, Kat, do you want to give us an update? I know you just returned from somewhere very exciting.
I am freshly back a couple days ago from Walt Disney World, and I had such a blast. I'm going to open up the comments so I can see if you guys are commenting. There we go. Okay. I had such a good time. So basically I arrived on August 20th, and I went down to Disney Springs. I wanted to go to the Character Warehouse, but the line to get into the store was an hour long, and that was just to get to the door. And then apparently just the lines inside were insane. So hi, Anna.
Did you see
I did not see a duck butt purse. I looked and I asked, and they're like, "No, we don't have that. I think it's California." And I'm like, "Somebody go to California and get." But I will get to the duck butt. Oh yeah, I will. But so then I ended up going back to the hotel. I have to give a shout out to the manager at the hotel. I actually wrote something up for him because he was amazing. I wasn't feeling well. I had some really bad motion sickness on the plane, and it was kind of going on because getting to the hotel after Disney Springs, I was on the bus and I had to stand and I was rocking. So when I walked into the lobby, apparently I didn't look good. So the manager came up to me and he was like, "Hey, do you have a room? Like, do you need some water?" He got me a room right away. It was amazing. He was fantastic. So that night I met up with Cargo from Cargo 619, and she is amazing. Boogie. I got so many pairs of ears from my friends.
Well, that's good. Hey, we did say a few weeks ago that you needed some ears, so
I got a couple pairs. Cargo is amazing. Please go follow her on Instagram. I think it's so
the magic, or yeah,
I'll find it and I'll link that below because she's so incredibly talented. And so I got to meet her and her lovely daughter, and we had just a great time. We hit it off right away. Here we go. Let me copy this. And we went to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. I have a video up if you guys want to watch it. I had a blast. It was hot. It was so hot. But everybody was dressed up. The candy was amazing. Like they had like name brand candy. You could get a lot of it. I would say the only negative to the party was that they close all of the restaurants at 7:00. So they have very limited food available. Like they have the specialty food. I think the plaza on Main Street is open. Casey's, is it Casey's Corner? I am wearing the Haunted Mansion shirt. Oh, yes. Yeah, so that link was Cargo's Instagram. So there was very limited food. And because we were at that weird hour, we were all hungry. It was very hot. So we ended up going to Sleepy Hollow, which was open. Normally not open at night. So that one was a nice surprise. We ended up getting spicy waffle sandwiches. It was spicy chicken waffle sandwich with I guess it would be like a coleslaw with a lot of carrots in it. And it was delicious. Some people thought it was spicy, but I like spice. That was delicious. And because of where we were at, we knew the parade was about to start. So we kind of went over to the side, sat down for the parade, and then all of a sudden this horse comes running out with the Headless Horseman on it. It was amazing. Amazing. And what was really cool was that I got a straw and I cannot find it. I think it might have got fallen out of my bag when I was at the airport. That's another story. So I have the Headless Horseman, like a keychain almost. It was a straw. So we got that, and the merchandise wasn't bad. I really didn't get a lot of stuff. I just got some pins. The characters were really cool. We didn't really stop for the characters, but we could see them. They had Lotso, Toy Story. Winnie the Pooh and friends were dressed up. Pooh was dressed as a honeybee, which I thought was too stinking cute.
Great.
And Sally, Moana. So they had some really, really fun interactive ones that you don't see. And in the parade, they had Pain and Panic from Hercules. And if you've ever seen Meet Robinsons, they had the bowler hat guy. So you never see him.
Oh my God.
Cool.
That's funny.
Hi, Holly. Hi.
I was just going to say, welcome in. Valerie, so you're in the middle. Hi, guys.
Hi, Valerie. Yeah, Cargo made this for me. She's amazing. And I got my latest Magic at Your Door. And actually, I want to do a little shout out to Magic at Your Door. Mike, who owns Magic at Your Door, Mike Goldstein, is that name? He generously he approached me and he wants to donate some backpacks to my kids at school, and I am so very grateful. It's very thoughtful. I didn't expect it, and I really appreciate it. So when those come, I'll do an unboxing and show you guys.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be so happy. Right now, we have about 20 kids within 2 classrooms, so it's a special education LFI, which is life skills. So we're teaching them like how to cook, how to take care of themselves, how to order at restaurants, just basic life skills. And so the kids will really gonna like it.
That's awesome. Looks like Valerie said she's headed to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas shortly as well. So
yes. And so the Christmas party was a lot of fun. If you get a chance to do it, definitely do it. It was crowded, but we didn't really wait on lines for rides. I feel like it was pretty quick, moved faster than it would normally. I know a lot of people who go to the after hours party. I think that's even better because you have even less of a crowd.
Wow.
It's definitely something that I would do. Hey, Sawyer in the middle. Hey, Cindy. And yeah, so speaking of kids, if you guys haven't heard, the Dis and That boys, they have a YouTube channel, and they did the Beverly Challenge tonight, which if you guys don't know what Beverly is, it is the most disgusting drink in the entire world, made in Italy, and you can drink it at Epcot. And so Steve from Steve's World, spoiler alert, he won the challenge with, I think it was 35 shots of Beverly. But they are doing it for a great cause. They all of the donations are going to Give Kids the World, and Give Kids the World is this great organization where children from all over can come, and if they can't get into like all the parks and stuff like that, they bring the parks to them. So characters like, and it's run by Disney and Universal.
Oh.
So yeah, so Universal and Disney run it together. How rare is that?
Oh yeah.
So characters from both of the parks come to the kids, and each day is kind of like a theme. I know they have Christmas, Halloween one day, just like different things each day, and they just make it really special. And it's handicap accessible to the nines. Like, it is the most handicap accessible place for kids, and the parents don't have to pay a thing. It is well paid for. So I'm going to put that link in here. So if you guys can go, please give $1, give anything. It's such a great cause. And go watch that live on Resort TV 1 of them drinking the Beverly.
Yeah, I'm sure it was hilarious. I'm going to have to go check that out after this.
So if anybody who watches Prince Dev, is that his name? Disney Prince Dev? He's a big guy. And I think after 4, he was like, he was ready to fall down. But I think he made it to 10. So very proud.
Yeah. Good for him. But wow, Steve, 35 or at least around there. That's wow. Good for him. Hey, but like, it was a really great cause. So,
let's see. Give kids the. Ah, you're back.
You had a California power outage.
Oh my gosh, did you really?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
like all the power cut out.
So I was just telling them about Give Kids the World and how awesome it is, and that if anybody can donate even $1, that would help them out so much. I think they're up to $7,000 donated today.
Wow.
So that is, I think I read somewhere that for family, I think it's 3,000 to 5,000. So right there, that's almost 2 families being able to go in, like especially if the child is ill and they can't get in the parks, they can bring the parks to them.
That's great. That's amazing. Thanks for sharing that, Kat. And yeah,
You're
everybody
welcome.
be sure to check out the link that Kat just put in chat and everything to go look at what they're about. All right, so Nikki, why don't you go back to filling us in?
For no power outage. So yeah, aside from the power outages in California, yeah, so the Oogie Boogie Bash is going on right now. Last weekend was D23. There was a lot of big surprises going on for D23, a lot of announcements, a lot of changes that they're going to be putting in. So they revealed the Marvel campus for California Adventure, and everybody is super excited for that. They're going to be having like a whole area for meet and greets and a Spider-Man area, and it looks really absolutely cool, and I can't wait to experience it myself, since I'm a huge Marvel fan. So hopefully they'll have some kind of an area there. Well, they might not, because I don't want to give any spoilers, but I don't think we're gonna have an Iron Man part area. Let's just say that. But yeah, I was hoping to look forward to something like that, but I don't know if they're gonna have one. So, but yeah, all the new changes. They're actually going to be doing the Runaway Railroad here at California Adventure 2 as well, which that was a huge announcement, because I know they're already in the process of building it back over in Hollywood Studios, where they used to have the Great Movie Ride, which I miss so much. Like, I love that ride. But yeah, I mean, we're always up for new changes, and hopefully, these new changes will be, a breath of fresh air to a couple of areas that probably needed it. So
for sure,
I'm looking forward to new changes.
That's awesome. Well, cool. I heard a little tidbit, and I immediately thought of you, Kat, because in watching my fellow friends' YouTube videos this week, someone had done, you already know, I can tell, someone had touched on this topic, and that there's a rumor that there's going to be some kind of Mary Poppins attraction, meet and greet, something or other coming in the summer of 2020.
It's beyond due, especially because in the English portion, I guess, they need to have something. I mean, like, in Magic Kingdom, Mary Poppins walks around all the time, and people love her. Like, they flock to her, and she's one of the most iconic of the live action movies. Like, I mean, you think live action Disney, you think Mary Poppins. So I'm glad that they're honoring that movie with something. We don't know it yet, but something.
Yeah. Well, I know I've seen her because when my girls were little and we went to Disneyland, they took a picture with Mary Poppins, because she does meet and greets at Disneyland for sure. So, hi, Susan. Yeah.
Yeah, they were discussing it, and they said that they're going to be, it's going to be a ride, is what they were leading up to. They didn't say anything about a show, because they're working on shows in other areas of Epcot. But they did reopen the Winnie the Pooh area for meet and greets, because they used to have Christopher Robin's room, and they closed it down, and they weren't allowing anybody in there except for if you asked by request. And then they they stopped it all together. So I know that we went to go see it whenever we went on our honeymoon. One of the cast members was able to let us in and see the room, which is absolutely amazing. But they're actually opening it back up now, so you'll be able to meet Winnie the Pooh in Christopher Robin's room again. So that was awesome, and I can't wait to do that, because I got to see it without Winnie the Pooh, but like with Winnie the Pooh would be a whole nother experience. So I'm excited for that.
For sure.
Absolutely.
That sounds great. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm glad that they're bringing in new life to Epcot. Like, that's something
It sounds like a lot of great changes.
It's well overdue. And they talked about trees. They're putting in trees. We're gonna have shade at Epcot.
Okay, let me just tell you. So I was laughing at Kelly because she was like, "It's the Sierra Death March. Just wait for it." And I'm like, "Oh, Kelly, it's not that bad." I almost died. Kelly almost had to carry me through. There was one point where I'm leaning against the wall, and I thought it was the end. I thought this is it. I'm going up to heaven, you know. And Kelly's like, "We can do it. Look, there's air conditioning right there. We can do it." I have never been so hot and tired in my life. There was not a tree to be found.
Kelly absolutely hates Epcot. And when we went, she was like, "I really don't want to do Epcot. I really don't." And I'm like, "I love Epcot. I don't understand why other people don't like it." And then she's like, "Maybe you know how to navigate it or something. I don't know." And I was like, "Maybe," because I absolutely love Epcot. And I went with her. And granted, it was a hot day and everything, but I know where all the shady places are. I know, like, whenever it gets too hot, you go inside one of those circle vision things and you go hang out, get some air conditioning, that kind of thing. But yeah, like she said, it was more enjoyable whenever she was hanging out with me, because I knew where all the cool spots were and like the small areas. And we got to go into the DVC lounge and get some free refreshments. So she was all about that.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm super excited that they're going to have more shade trees, because they realize people are dying in Epcot.
It was so. Granted, I went into this trip not in the best of health, and my iron was really low, so I knew that. But you know, I'll just put this out there. I just had to have iron and stuff, so I'm much better now. Thank you. But I wasn't prepared for how hot I would get in between things. So I would be inside air conditioning, maybe like 20 minutes. I would go outside. Within 10 minutes, I felt like the weight of the heat was on me. And Kelly was the sweetest thing, because she stood in line with me to see Donald, the love of my life. I don't know where my picture is, but I'm just telling you right now, it was amazing. She got me duck butt ears. Her and Taylor got me duck butt ears. That was fabulous.
Which we still need to hear some more about this context of duck butt ears. So
I got to see your duck butt ears. Oh my gosh, it was the best.
My husband got this blown up for me.
Oh my gosh, that is the best.
This was actually candid, because I didn't really. I just looked up and she took a picture. I'm like,
I remember seeing that on Instagram. That was so cute.
So that was really exciting. And these are the ears that she gave me. Her and Taylor. Oh, here's the earband, the headband I wanted to wear tonight. Meg from Mickey's Magic made this for me. This is really cute. This is like Halloween. But let me see if I can. I have so many ears now. I don't know what to do. I love it.
Wow, you went from having none.
Careful what you wish for. You're like, I don't have any ears.
You said that right before
Wait
we
a minute.
left.
Something's going wrong with the duck butt. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He is so happy. Donald was thrilled when I came in my Donald outfit with my Donald toy that Kelly found me.
Oh my god.
It was just, there we go. Yeah, so me and Donald, we're besties now.
That's great. That's awesome.
That was the best picture when I seen it on your Instagram. I was like, oh my god, she finally got the duck butt pic.
It was so exciting. And my husband's like, I had to blow it up for you. I was like, you just needed it.
Yeah, you need to make that on a t-shirt, like, and just put duck butt on it.
Yes, somebody who has one of those circuit things or whatever. They can
I have a cricket.
I'm pretty sure that I would get into a lot of trouble if I had a cricket. I would just, I would make all the things. You people would get the weirdest stuff.
I get in trouble. My husband has me on a limit, and like I can only spend so much a month on cricket stuff, and that's it. And so I have to use my resources wisely.
Hey, welcome in, Trix, and hey, Ashley, welcome in.
Oh, hi, Trix. She's a fellow duck butt lover.
Yeah, he loves the duck butt too. We're duck butt lover fans.
Yes.
We should have a club. Wait, that sounded awful.
You're giving her ideas. Good grief.
I know. Duck butt club. Hashtag duck butt club.
Well, Nikki, you just made me think of something earlier when you were talking about breathing life into like Epcot with the trees and stuff like that, because I thought I heard recently they're talking about putting in a new ride in Toontown in California. And I know that area, there's some really great things there, but I always felt like it's just kind of missing a little something. So hopefully this ride will help that.
Yeah, like right now we have the Roger Rabbit's Tailspin ride, and then we have the Gadgets Go Coaster, and then that's pretty much it.
You can meet Mickey.
Everything else is pretty much like meet and greet with the characters. Goofy's house is a little like it's soft and squishy. They used to have it like a ball house where they had like all the little plastic balls and you could jump into them and stuff. That was really cool. But they took that out for safety reasons. Yeah. So yeah, they don't really have a lot of stuff in Toontown. And it's kind of sad because we still get a lot of people that go to Toontown because they don't have Toontown in Walt Disney World. So a lot of people will come here to go to Toontown and see, kind of like reminisce on their childhood and stuff and take their kids. So I would really like for them to breathe new life into Toontown. So hopefully that'll be a thing.
Yeah, for sure. So, I hope so. So I had something kind of exciting happen. So I recently discovered that we had a box lunch store open in our mall out here.
What?
And I've never had one out here. So
you are in so much trouble.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so jealous.
I went there this last weekend and oh my goodness, they have some better, I hate to say it, but they pretty much have some better merch there than they do at the Disney store. There was like more merch, Loungefly galore. And oh man, I loved it. I was amazed. I loved it.
My favorite Disney bag is from Loungefly. It's a Chippendale backpack. And it is like my favorite Loungefly purse backpack thingy. It is absolutely cute. And I got it at Box Lunch. That place is so addicting. Like between the Funko Pops and all the Disney merchandise, like I could literally go bankrupt in that store.
Yes.
Thank goodness. We have 3 of them, like really close to me. Like I could take an Uber to a Box Lunch right now, and it's like it takes me everything just to not go there.
What I thought was cool too, aside from Disney, but they actually had Friends merchandise, like from the show Friends, which is a great show. Some people have mixed feelings about it, but I thought it was a cute show. And they have a lot of merch there for Friends and some Harry Potter and what else did they have? Pokemon or something like that. There was like a whole mix of merchandise there.
Oh yeah, it's everything that's kind of like trending right now. So they have a lot of different TV shows, a lot of anime, a lot of Disney merchandise, Harry Potter stuff. So yeah, the sky's the limit at that place, and it'll get you in trouble. That's for sure.
For sure, yeah. And they were having like a buy one get one 50% off for like a grand opening kind of thing. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
everything.
I'd be in trouble.
I wish they had that sale right now. I'd have bought everything. Buy one, get one half off. Done.
Yeah.
Charge my card.
Miss Allie, did you want to ask the question of the week?
Yes. Now that we have a few people here, that's great. So the question of the week, and everyone in chat, feel free to answer this, but we're going to go around and answer as well. Hey, Roxana. So the question is, if you could visit any Disney park for just one day, which park would you visit, and what are the top 5 must-dos that you will have to do while you're at that park? So I see Nikki thinking, and Kat, I'm not sure if you're ready, but okay, you go ahead.
Okay, if I could only go to one park and go over and over and over again, it would be Magic Kingdom. I feel at home there. I feel like that's where I belong. Like, I'm one of the lost princesses, and I don't know why they took me out of Disney. I want to be there.
Face.
Probably all the duck butt.
And Donald would be my best friend. 5 things on my to-do list. You mean like of all things Disney?
No, just at that park. Like whatever it is, what is the 5 things that you absolutely have to do when you're at that park?
Like, you can't leave the park until you do them.
Haunted Mansion.
I figured something, yeah.
Haunted Mansion is amazing. I can't not go on it. And this is so weird, but I've probably gone on it dozens and hi, Christy. I've probably gone on Haunted Mansion dozens of times, and it always stops. There's always a part where they stop it. Like, I've never gone on it all the way through. At the party, I went on it all the way through, and I came off, and I'm like, yes! I felt like I was winning. So Haunted Mansion. I gotta go through lands. Give me 1 second. The Tiki Room. The Tiki, because bird butt. And Haunted Mansion, the bathrooms.
Okay, that's 3.
Haunted Mansion, Tiki Room. The bathrooms over where it looks like Tangled, the Tangled bathrooms. Those are my favorite bathrooms. I know, weird, but it's true. Carousel Progress. I never get tired of it. And it makes me smile, and I sing along every single time. And 5.
Sorry, I've only went on the Carousel of Progress one time. I was shocked.
I love it. The People Mover. I love the People Mover. I think it's just fun.
Oh, yeah, the People Mover does look fun. When I go to Florida, that's something I definitely want to ride. So Nicole in the chat says she has to go. Okay, what's Doc? Is that how you say it? Doc Safari, Wilderness Explorer, the Nemo Show, Everest, and then Flight of Passage.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, and then Cindy says Magic Kingdom, meet Cinderella. That's on my list too. Go to Country Bears, ride Peter Pan.
Country Bears.
The show at the Tiki Room, and ride the People Mover. So yeah, excellent. Okay, Nikki, what about you?
Okay, so mine obviously would be Disneyland. And okay, so my top 5 things. Number 1, I cannot leave that park until I have a Dole Whip inside the Tiki Room. So it's a must. It has to be inside the Tiki Room while I'm watching the show. That's a must. I will go kicking and screaming if I don't get that. So that one, and then Space Mountain, because it's my favorite. Number 3. I have to walk through the castle. So, like, I have to be able to walk into the castle. So sometimes I get a little disappointed because they start the fireworks show, and I'm just like, just let me get in real quick. But yeah, I have to do that. Let's see. 4 would be Haunted Mansion, especially during the Halloween season, because they change it over to the Nightmare Before Christmas, and is absolutely amazing. And I love the way it smells like gingerbread inside the area where they have the party. Oh my gosh, smells so good. And then Pirates of the Caribbean has to be a must for us. So yeah, those are my top 5.
Yep.
Can I say something? I'm sorry. I just realized something I wanted to tell you guys. At the party, they had an overlay for Pirates of the Caribbean, which was really cool. So they had live actors in there. So Red was there. She was all sassy. It was amazing.
Oh, that's cool. Yes, Red is awesome. Okay, Christy, I know you're on mute, but we're going to go over to you. The question of the week is, if you could go to any Disney park, which park would it be, and what are your top 5 must-dos while you're there?
So when we were discussing it in our chat, I originally said Epcot, but I can't really think of 5 things to do. And if you remember, I said the same thing 4 times.
Yeah, I remember.
So I would pick a different park. And I think I would pick Animal Kingdom. Do Navi River Journey, Safari, Flight of Passage, Expedition Everest, and The Lion King.
Nice. Okay, so mine, especially since I've only been, I always say it, I've only ever been to Disneyland, so I definitely picked Disneyland, but no particular order. My top 5 must-dos are eat a churro. Absolutely, multiple churros while I'm there. So miss churros right now. Ride Indiana Jones. That's my number 1 favorite ride. And also ride Peter Pan, which is in my top 5 rides as well. And then what else did I put? Oh, buy pins. Hello, I have to buy pins. And then the last thing is going to be meet Cinderella. So a lot of us had kind of some of the same answers, so that was kind of fun. And it doesn't look like anyone else in the chat has written their answers, or everyone. Oh yeah, yay! Susan said Indiana Jones, absolutely the best. That's my number 1 favorite ride.
Actually, I have to take back the Pirates because I don't always ride it every single time I'm there. But there is one thing that I do every single time that I'm there, so I have to put it in the list. So I'm taking out Pirates.
Okay.
And I have to put every time I leave the park, I always look up at Walt's apartment and say goodnight, Uncle Walt.
Aww.
So that's something I do every single time. So I have to pull Pirates because I do it every time I'm there.
That's so cute. I know when I get there, I always look up at the sign that says, here you leave today, tomorrow, and enter. I can't remember the whole thing, but the sign that's up there when you first walk in that you're entering and stuff like that. So I always read it every time I walk there.
Yeah, we always do that. We always do the apartment. And it's so funny. We've done it so much that now my kids do it. So like when they're like, and it's funny because then my little one, she's like, if we're standing like right in Main Street, she's like, are we going to do it now? Are we going to do it late? Are we going to do it now? She's asking like, when are we going to do it? I'm like, you can do it whenever you want.
Cute.
But yeah, that's a must do every time that we're there.
Oh, Ashley says she's only been to Disneyland once, and the one thing she didn't get to do that she wanted to do was meet the princesses. Oh, yes.
Oh,
for sure. That's great.
I love their meet and greet area at Disneyland for the princesses. The way that they have it decorated on the inside, and then they have the Rapunzel's tower, and if you sit there long enough, it actually lights up. Her braid and everything lights up, and it plays a song. It's really pretty. I absolutely love that area.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, Christy, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I know. Oh wait, hold on, Roxana. She's answering here. She would go to Magic Kingdom and ride the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, get a Dole Whip float, yes, meet Ariel, pin trade, watch the fireworks, and get a new set of ears and a new pin. And then Cindy said, we did Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party on August 16th, and the overlays were amazing. That's awesome. Christy, we went around earlier and we're just touching on like the typical topics that we normally go over. I don't know if you had anything on, I think you were movie news. Did you have anything to update on that?
There's the new Lady and Tramp live action movie.
Yes.
That seems to be super excited about it. I've never been like a huge fan of Lady and the Tramp, but one of the dogs on there is a schnauzer, and I happen to love my new schnauzer, so I'll definitely be interested in watching it.
It does look cute. I think I'm gonna have to check it out as well. And I saw that that Aladdin is finally coming to DVD. They're showing that coming out right now too. So
I still haven't seen that one.
I'm excited to watch Lady and the Tramp because that's my favorite Disney movie, and I'm like, if they mess it up.
Oh, and they got rid of Spider-Man from the MCU.
They got rid of what?
Spider-Man from the MCU.
We're not talking about that.
I don't understand, because they're building all these things in all the parks, but they removed Spider-Man from the MCU. It must have been some sort of an agreement with another company.
Sony owns the rights to.
Yeah, they couldn't come up with an agreement between Sony, Marvel, and Disney. So Sony wanted so much money out of the whole deal because now Spider-Man is getting so popular. They wanted X amount of dollars, and they only just own a partial right to it. They're not like doing anything with the movie or anything. So they couldn't agree on the pricing and all that kind of stuff. So
There's
Sony wanted a bigger chunk than what they got last year because the new Spider-Man movie blew up even bigger, and Tom Holland's doing an excellent job as the new Spider-Man. So it's become more popular. Spider-Man franchise has become more popular, so they want their cut of the money,
Yeah, here's the thing. Sony, you're going to get money. Sony, you're turning me against you.
They're just being greedy, that's all, It's all about the money. It's all about dollars and cents, and they couldn't come up to an agreement. So, yeah, for right now, Spider-Man's kind of on a screeching halt right now for a while. Which I
really dumb for Sony,
because
they're not going to find any producers that will produce movies as good as the producers that have been doing the MCU.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, I want to read this before the comment disappears. Trix Young, she said she would go to Disneyland and meet Donald Duck and have a churro. Yay! Go on Space Mountain. Indiana Jones. Hey, we've got two in common. And Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Kat, Christy, did you see Kat's duck butt picture? Ellen, hi, Janine. Janine joined
I saw that on Instagram. I thought it was so cute.
My husband blew it up.
That's great. Okay, so I noticed when I'm putting up the comments, it's covering your guys' faces, so I don't want to do that.
Put it back up. I gotta scratch my nose anyway.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks. So Disney gets 5% from Spider-Man movies. They told Sony they wanted 50-50. Well, I mean, honestly, they deserve 50-50. Okay. So with Sony, they had Spider-Man for decades. They didn't utilize him. So like a third party comes along and is like, oh, like we're going to do this, build a world. Yeah, they deserve it.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, when they had Spider-Man, they picked really bad Spider-Mans. I mean, they weren't the greatest, but
they were okay, but not. They were
not Tom Holland. Like he's done an excellent job being young Spider-Man, and
absolutely.
I think that they should give Disney their due credit, and Sony won't like relinquish that money that they want so bad. They're just like, no. So until they come to an agreement, there's nothing that's going to happen, unfortunately.
I am excited about the other shows and things that are coming to Disney Plus. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
They have Doctor Strange. I just heard.
What's happening over there?
I just heard that they're having a Phineas and Ferb movie. I'm a huge Phineas and Ferb fan. Ferb fan? Is that a word? Yeah, so I think it'll be fun with the new streaming service.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it sounds like they're going to have some reboots and revivals of certain things, and some existing movies out there. Let's see.
I think with the Disney Plus though, they are going to be getting rid of a lot of the shows that are on Netflix, because right now they have a lot of the Disney movies on Netflix, and so now it's kind of like they're going to be moving it. I know with we have, what is it, Vudu, and we have our Disney movies. Like when we purchase them, we put in the code and it goes onto our Vudu account. And a lot of them now are like, they're removing them. So even though we purchased them and we have them on our Vudu account, they're not showing. It's not showing up on our Vudu account. So I think they're trying to be proprietary and being like the new Netflix, but for Disney. And they're just like, okay, you have to pay a monthly service to see the Disney movies, and like, so I'm kind of partial. I don't know. I feel like I've already bought the movie, so it should be in there. And I mean, I could always pull it out of my DVD collection, but most times I like put the code in and I have my movie, and then I kind of like get rid of it or give it to the kids or sell it or whatever.
Yeah. So. Christy, what happened? Did you knock your ears off, or did you take them off on purpose?
I took them off because they were bothering me, and then I put them on the wall, and then they fell off the wall.
Ah, okay.
Maybe these won't bother me. We'll see.
Oh, those things are cute.
I like them.
What are those?
Oh, wow.
The Kingdom.
Oh, wow, yeah. You got
those are super print. Cute. I love the leopard print bow. Oh.
Yes, very cute.
She always has all these fun, creative ears.
Yes, we're ear twins.
Oh, look at that.
I made a pair just like this for Janine.
Yep, she just put that up there. Yeah, and if you watched Christy's message or Christy's video today, I think it was today's video, she changes her ears six times.
6 times.
Hey! We didn't even plan that.
Hold on a second.
Okay, here, let's see. Tiffany Bell's got some info here saying they're supposed to have some really good advanced deal for Disney Plus for D23 members.
So I signed up for D23 just so I can get that.
Sorry, it keeps covering you guys' faces. I have to figure out how to do this where it doesn't do that. But oh, you just signed up for D23, Kat?
Yeah, well, the free membership.
Oh, yeah.
So like now that I'm a member, I get the discount, and it was good. I can't remember how much it was off, but I mean, I'm just gonna get the streaming anyway.
It's Rachel saying it's $153 for 3 years.
3 years, yeah. So that's really not bad considering. I mean, we don't have any streaming services right now. We kinda. So I have a really good friend. Anyway, so so we don't have.
I mean, we pay for our streaming service.
Right.
Well, we have Spotify, and my friend has Netflix, so I think that's a very good need.
I just have a husband that works IT. That's all.
There you go.
We don't pay for anything.
There you go.
Amazon Prime, and then Scotty Miller has Netflix, and then I think there's one other streaming service that like 95% of the things are free. I can't remember what it's called.
Pluto TV has a lot of free stuff on it. I do use Pluto TV because it's free. But no, I mean, YouTube is usually what I watch. I am really sad because I'm a huge Hallmark watcher, especially during Christmas, and it's $6 a month. Like, I'm not spending $6 a month for TV that I can get on TV.
No. Yeah.
And they don't even have all the shows I want.
Yeah, we have a NVIDIA streaming box, and I think we paid $100 for the stream box, and then it comes with Pluto, and it comes with like all these other different streaming things. So we actually get to like stream movies and even all the Hallmark Channel movies. They actually have a section of just Hallmark Channel movies.
Oh wow.
So we get to watch them free and stuff. So it's better to invest into a streaming box.
Holly says she has Hulu purely because it has lots of veterinary shows. That's cute. Well, gosh, I'm looking at the time here. It's about 6 minutes too. I'm wondering if
we can go over if you want. The 9 o'clock slot is no longer because Beth changed his stream to Saturdays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christy, I love you.
I know Kelly said
Your ears.
I keep switching them. I'm trying to go through them all. Wait, this one's awesome.
That'll take us all night, Christy.
Probably. Wait. There.
She's gonna have a pile of ears and like all of
those
them.
are cute.
Too bad.
Those are really cute though. I like those.
I like these a lot. They're my favorite.
Yeah, those are really cute.
Oh, Christy, have you seen the ones Cargo gave me?
No, let's see them.
Oh yeah, you've got to see these. Look at that.
Oogie Boogie. Awesome.
Looky, looky.
Oh, and those are cute, Christy. I love the purple collar on them.
I made them.
They're
Very
beautiful.
Very pretty.
You made them on the Cricut?
Those are cute.
Did you say on the Cricut? It's fabric on fabric. It's like 2 different kinds of fabric.
Oh.
I don't have a Cricut. I'm not fancy.
I'm like I get in too much trouble with the Cricut.
So I know Kelly's not here, but I just have to give her an amazing shout out. If you guys are not subscribed to her channel, the Mickey Bunch, do so. She is one of the most genuine, amazing people I have ever met. Like I knew I was gonna love her. I didn't doubt that. Yes, you know, I knew I was gonna like her, but I love her. Like I fell in love with her, and she is so amazing. I want to adopt her as my mama. And yeah, we had an amazing dinner over at Garden Grill. It was so much fun. I'll have that video out maybe tomorrow or Sunday. If you get a chance to spend any time with her at any time, just do it.
We'll put her channel link in the chat too.
Yeah.
Who's interested?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing, and that's why she's my Disney Twinkie.
She's so much fun. She's down for anything. And I have to say, you will see in the video, because we went to the Garden Grill, I think our reservation was near 8 o'clock. So we were one of the last tables. And how it's set up, you're basically kind of on your own. And Chip was cheeky. Chip would not leave us alone. It was hilarious. At one point, I said to Chip, you're going to have to roll me out. I ate too much. And he gets around. He's like, and so I said, you might need Dale to help you. He's like, no. And Dale came over and he pushes Dale.
Oh wow.
It was so much fun. And the food was amazing. Like, good food.
That's the restaurant that kind of revolves around
yes.
the ride, right? It's very slowly.
Well, I told you with my motion sickness, I wasn't doing well. It lasted for about 2 days. I still wasn't 100%. We got on there and I'm eating and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my. And Kelly looks over at me and I'm like, I feel like I'm moving. And she's like, we're moving.
So that tiny bit of moving, you could feel it.
I could feel it. I because I didn't bring my medication with me, like a smart person who travels, I couldn't really get on anything, but it was fun.
So that's the only ride I got on.
I was like, let me off at the next stop.
By the way, I got to shout out Janine, who made these for me, and they're the most comfortable ears I own.
Who made those?
Janine.
Are they
Awesome.
Got me some Lotso and some.
Are those her magnetic ones?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, because she is really cool. But hi, sweetie.
Hi, Presley.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she makes some amazing magnetic ones that I want to get on her Etsy shop. Janine, put your Etsy shop in there.
Yeah, those are super cute. I'm actually jelly because like everybody here in California got ears and stuff whenever she came, and I didn't get any.
Oh. Uh-oh, Janine. I think you need to send Nikki some ears.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Janine, put her link
I'll just borrow Brittany's.
Yeah, I'm trying to find her.
She said thank you. Here, let's put this up. She says thank you.
Yeah, she makes amazing ears, and I love her the little bows that she makes too. She makes really, really cute bows. And I think my favorite one was the Snow White one. I think I've seen that video like 3 times already because I'm like, maybe I could duplicate it. Like, I want that so bad.
Oh, Nikki. Here's Janine right here. Rita! Hi, Rita. Rita popped in.
Hello. Yeah.
Christy, now
yeah,
you're Christy.
Huh?
She's been changing her ears constantly. Are those Loki?
They are Loki.
Yes.
Love
I need your backpack.
I can't remember who said. Oh, Holly ever after said he looks like Carrie Underwood at the CMAs.
Oh no,
Constantly changing.
Yeah,
She does change a lot.
yeah,
She's
right there.
she's the Carrie Underwood of our channel.
Yeah, so I was so lucky, got to meet Cargo, Steve from Steve's World. I know I'm gonna leave somebody out. Jackie from RVing to Disney.
No,
Jackie. So many amazing people, and I love Jackie. Like she is such a beautiful soul, and she was on the Death March in Epcot with us.
Oh.
She saw the pain. She gave me a fan, like
One of those that goes around the neck and it has 2 of them, and they just
yes, I've seen those.
Wasn't
Like
that what Mitzi and Melissa had?
yes,
those?
they have them. I think they found that from Karen over at Karen's USA Adventure, who's another YouTuber, is amazing in person. Like I was so humbled because you're always scared to meet people in person because you're afraid they're not going to be like they are. And that wasn't the case with any of the people that I met. They were all phenomenal, and everybody seemed to like me too. So that made me happy.
Well,
How would they not like you? I feel like all of us have talked enough, either on stream or off stream, but still in chat, that we know each other pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we've been friends for a long time already, and we have never met. I consider you guys like some of my best friends, and we've never personally met. So
I know, right? That's why I'm like, we need to have like a girls' day out, like at Disney or something.
I was saying, who was I talking to? It was one of you guys that it might have been actually, I think it was Christina from Playdates and Travels, that we should literally get one of the cabins at Wilderness Lodge and all split the cost, because it would be really cheap that way. And who cares if somebody sleeps on the couch one night and on the bed the next?
And she's amazing too. I love her.
If we get the 3-bedroom, it sleeps 12.
There.
Oh, wow! I didn't even know they had one that large.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
they have a lot of the villas, the 3-bedroom villas. A lot of them sleep 12. So some sleep 9, some sleep 12. It just depends on the layout. So but yeah, like if we plan it right, I could probably put one on my DVC, and then we just like split it, because it'll actually be cheaper in the long run to do the DVC one, because it cuts the price in half.
Sorry,
I have a blow-up mattress that can sleep 2.
Holly,
Holly's talking about pitching a tent.
Huh?
Holly's talking about pitching a tent outside. So
I mean, we could do the camping. That's like $50 a night.
I told my partner channels, I was like, I looked up all the details and I said, hey, you want to go this time? And they're all busy.
Yeah. we'll have to plan it for like a year from now or something
Yes.
like that, and then just do like payments up until the day, because
We wouldn't even have
either
to go
that
into the park.
either that or a cruise, but I don't know. I'm
Well-
still leery about getting on a ship.
Well, yeah. Well, see, and see, when we were in Epcot, we spent me, Kelly, and Jackie. We sat in the electric umbrella for an hour and a half talking, and it was probably the best time that I've had in Disney.
Just why I was saying that we wouldn't even have to go into the park. We wouldn't have to pay
Yeah.
for the park tickets. We could just hang out at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Hang out at Resort Hop.
That's right. Have some dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like there's so many things to do at the off part, or what do they call it? Off
campus?
out of the park or something. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, they have like Disney Springs, and they have activities that they do at like all the different resorts, and each resort has different activities depending on the day. So I mean, just doing that alone is awesome. Me and Kelly, we stayed one night at Old Key West. I used my points, and we stayed one night, and she was like, "This is so awesome." And we went there, and the very next day we got up in the morning, and they were actually doing tie-dye shirts, and like pillows and stuff. And so we actually did tie-dye shirts for I did one for my daughter, and she did one for her grandson.
That's so
And
cool.
it was fun, like just making tie-dye shirts and stuff. So
That's
Yes, Rita, she is.
Okay, look, okay, again, I have to figure out if you guys know how to do this where I don't block your faces. I'm sorry. I'm just going to pop this comment up real quick that Rita's got here.
behind the yeah.
Elisa, take your phone.
Oh, I like that one. Oh, that's cute.
Hold on, let me put you on the big screen, Christy.
Enchanted
Oh, I like
Rita,
that.
I just have to say, I love your tiki room dress. Oh, I am so jelly. I've
Rita,
been wanting that enchanted tiki room dress forever, and the only one I could find was the Dole Whip dress.
She looks gorgeous in everything she wears. Like, I love her wardrobe.
We're gonna have to swap a wardrobe, girl.
I'll trade you.
My dresses, and you can mail me a couple of yours, and we'll do like one of those swap dresses.
a dress swap.
Yes.
A dress swap.
Alicia, I sent you a picture of my ever-growing stack.
Okay, yeah, I saw something pop through, but I was trying to look at the comments here. Rita's wardrobe rental. Hey,
Wardrobe rental. Wardrobe
Yes.
rental. That could be a new business.
Rita, I think you might have found a side business there.
I am in it. I have bags galore. Do you know how many bags I could trade off and like rent out?
Yeah, so you have a bag swap, you have a purse swap, Rita will have a dress swap.
Yes.
And you can get your whole complete outfit.
Amazing.
We need somebody who has a shoe swap. So
Yeah.
Allie,
Somebody
you might
with a
have
whole
to do a
arm
shoe swap. And then Christy's got the ear swap. So
And then somebody who has jewelry, so we can do the necklaces. We can have it
yeah,
all.
there you go. So you have to get the whole ensemble going.
For sure. Oh, Roxana says she'd be down for a Disney YouTubers trip. It'd be like Christmas magical.
Yes. It would be so much fun. And I think what's neat too is that when you get a whole bunch of bubbly people together who love Disney, it's like it is magical. It's just everybody, because like Disney magic is special magic. That is just,
And not everybody understands it, which again is another reason why I started my YouTube channel, to make like-minded Disney friends, because not everyone in the real world understands adults loving Disney or wanting
Yeah, a lot of my friends aren't Disney fanatics, and they don't understand like why I love Disney so much, or why my bedroom looks like a toy store. And so, yeah, they don't come over that often. So my Disney friends are like the YouTubers that I've met, you know, since doing YouTube and stuff like that. And they have the same love of Disney that I do. So it's awesome to have actual like-minded Disney friends that love Disney as much as I do. And I'm not ashamed of having my little room with all my Snow White stuff and everything else, and my lightsabers that glow in the dark whenever at night.
I'm gonna put you on the big screen, Nikki. Hold on.
That is
There we go.
amazing.
I have another one too. So I have and the Tron
Yes. Yes.
So and then I have my Snow White.
Yes, I saw that in the background. That's very pretty.
Yeah.
That is
So
cool.
it's his and her side. So this is his side, or wait, this is his side, and this is my side.
That is so cool.
So yeah, sometimes at night we'll like turn off the lights, and then we'll just turn the lightsabers on.
So you guys know that Galaxy's Edge opened up the day before yesterday, and people were lined up at 1:30 in the morning. I think most of them were able to get to the line about 4. It looked like a madhouse, but it looked fun. Would you guys wait in that long? Yeah, would you guys wait in that line?
Hour wait.
I would not.
Oh gosh.
Mm-mm. I get very like claustrophobic around a bunch of people. I get overwhelmed. I would not. I'm actually really nervous about going Thanksgiving week because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be overwhelmed.
Yeah, they should have done the reservations like they did at Disneyland, because even now with it open to the public, the waits are like 45 minutes at the most. Sometimes it's not that bad at all, but it's like mayhem right now over at Walt Disney World because they didn't do a reservation system. So it wasn't like a couple people trickling in. So now everybody's just clamoring to get to it, and it's a 5-hour wait. That's ridiculous. That's like at Universal Studios, the new Hagrid's ride, like 3-hour wait. It's crazy.
Spending a third of your entire day just waiting for one ride.
Yeah, that's too much. I've heard of people waiting like an hour for the cantina, but 5 hours for
that's so. Caroline, I wanted to say, look at us. You are never ever too old to have a Disney YouTube channel or any channel for that matter. All you have to do is be yourself, have fun, and just do what you love. I mean, when I first started, I was a little nervous because I do stutter. And I pretend that I was talking to my friends. Now I'm talking to my friends.
Literally. Literally. Exactly.
When I started, I was very nervous too. And I didn't know how to edit. So my first several videos were just like me talking like this, where I stop for 50 seconds and then say something else. And I actually got a troll on here not long ago where they went back to my old videos and started making comments. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, when everyone starts out, they always go through like the learning curve, and as you grow, you get better, and you'll notice that you'll look back at like 6 months ago and say, "Oh my gosh, my videos and everything are completely different from the way they used to be." It's a natural thing. So,
yeah, me and the Kilt Guy, our first videos, we cringe every time we see them, because it's like when we first did the channel, we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know we didn't do an intro. We didn't do anything else. And we just didn't know how to do anything. And our first videos were cringy. Like you could hear more of the background music than you could us talking. So it was hilarious. Like our very first, I think it was like the second video we did was we reviewed Knott's Berry Farm's we did Knott's Scary Farm, and we actually paid to get the early entry into the park and do the food buffet that they have. So we were doing the food review and the mazes and stuff, and you couldn't hear, like you could hardly hear him at all. It was like a lot of background music, but it's so funny because that video was one of the only videos where we actually did an in-depth look of the actual food that they offer, to where it's got thousands of views because of the fact that we were the only ones that actually did an in-depth look at the individual food instead of just like glancing over the food, and people wanted to know exactly what they were serving there and whether it was worth the price going and everything else. So even though our video was really horrible, it's like one of our most viewed videos because the fact that it was informative. So I think if you find a niche and you're somewhat informative, and pick something that you know that you're good at. So like if you're a pin trader and you're like, you know, a huge pin trader and avid at that, you know, do pin trading, because you may know things that other people don't know about pin trading, and you could be educating a lot of people, like, you know, the best places to find pins, or whether you should invest in the locking pins or the little ones that they come with. So, you know, just find something that you're good at and do that, because you want to be informative. You want your channel to be somewhat knowledgeable, so that way it sets you apart from other people, because there's tons of Disney bloggers out there. And so you want to be able to find, you know, what makes you unique, what makes you you, what makes you different. So like, you know, Christy's Corner, she's got tons of a million different ears. As example, she's going through them all right now.
I haven't even gone through them all yet.
Her and Kat keep switching.
I know, she's not even done yet.
We're having a contest on who can switch them.
Exactly.
She's gonna win. I have 6 pairs. She won.
You touched on a good point though, Nikki, because actually just start the channel and you can always experiment. It's like you can start one way, and at any point at any time you can rebrand yourself and rebrand your channel. So
yeah, because we started out, when we first started, we wanted to do just California like vlogs. We wanted to just do attractions and parks and all that kind of stuff. And as our channel has evolved, we've gotten into more of the food reviews now. So now we're more of a food review channel, but we review the foods that are in the theme parks. We review foods that are, you know, in the Southern California area, and any Disney. So it's mostly Disney theme parks and, you know, but it's mainly food. So anywhere you go, like we went to Las Vegas, we did a food review in Vegas, like the best foods that you can get in Las Vegas. We did Walt Disney World, and we did the foods out in Walt Disney World. So it's mainly a food channel now, and we're okay with that because we're big foodies and we like that. But at the same time, we're showing you that you can still have fun doing other things, trying out new foods, experiencing different things. And I think a lot of our Disney fans stick around because we're informing them of things that they could do outside of Disney, because let's face it, when you come here to Disneyland, it's a totally different price bracket than Walt Disney World. It's like an arm and a leg comparison. You can go and stay at Walt Disney World and only spend $174 for a room if you wanted to stay at one of like the value resorts. But here at Disneyland, the starting price is $300 and something just to stay at one of the Disney resorts. So to stay at a neighbor resort, to do things outside of the Disney parks that don't cost the admission of a ticket, you know, we let them know that there's other things to do that you can do that are Disney related, and won't break your wallet. So I think that's the reason why we have a lot of Disney fans that still stick around for our channel, because we offer that as well.
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, and like my content is growing as I learn what I like, what I don't like, what works for me. And I think that a lot of it is that people like to see me just be myself and be goofy. And when I open things and I'm like really excited, because I'm actually really excited. And I just did a video, I haven't put up yet, of stuff that I got when I was in Disney, and I sneeze in it. And I'm leaving the sneeze in because I know y'all are gonna love it.
Well, I loved your video that I watched today of you. Your reactions were priceless. And then I saw that shirt and I said, you have to wear that shirt tonight.
I was very excited. I was like, I joke it. I try to tone it down because I know I can get a little bit up here. But when I saw this shirt, I'm like, oh my God. And I said it in the video, my voice just went up like 10 octaves. I'm sorry.
Like,
well, because it's so, and that's something I'm learning with boxes too, is that I know what I like, what I don't like. And I've learned that like doing subscription boxes will get you a lot of views, but it won't get you a lot of comments, at least not yet. Maybe as I build up. So I try to stagger my boxes. I'm not getting boxes this month because I work in a school and I really want to get my kids supplies, because some of them come from families where they can't afford it. So that is what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm not doing anything for September. It's okay. It's for the kids.
You should do something based, like, because you are a teacher, you should do something based on, like, Disney themed stuff for, like, school.
Yeah. I actually thought about doing some crafts for like back to school crafts.
Yeah, that would be awesome. My daughter just started school and she wants like everything Disney, and I'm just like, I can't afford all of that stuff. So it's like I end up having to make it on my Cricut or try to get creative or find some way to. So we actually got her folder and we found these stickers, and we just like decorated her folder with all these stickers and stuff like that. So yeah, we always try to find like new and inventive things.
Oh yeah, and the great part is like whenever I go to Goodwill or something, I'll find stuff, and I'm like, oh, I can make this and this and this and this, and you don't have to spend a lot of money to kind of create something that's really cool, like Disney wise. And I'm building on my crafts. I've got a lot of collabs going. I went down the collab rabbit hole.
Yeah. And Jean, I wonder if somebody in the chat had something to do with that. All of it? For all of it?
Point to her. She's down there. No, I love it. I love it. And it's making my creative juices just flow. But I'm such a perfectionist in that way that I'm like, it has to be perfect.
Yeah, I've sent out every single one of mine through December except for 2. And both of them are the card ones.
Yeah. I'm like, Christy, I love ya, but
why am I getting a Christmas present in July?
Yeah, that box is literally in my living room, and it just stares at me every day.
I am too. It's staring at me.
That's hilarious. I have a couple gifts that I haven't sent off yet, but I at least have them already. Real quick, I want to welcome in. Wait, some chat was going real fast here. Main Street Explorers, hi, welcome. And I got to say this too, Roxana, when we were talking about videos and creativity, she said she occasionally coughs in her videos and leaves it in. Hey, be yourself, right? If it cough or a cat, you say you sneeze, you can be yourself and leave it in. And Carolyn, as far as editing, there's a lot of cool software programs out there that have tutorials that you can use. And believe me, I've come a long way since I first started, and I'm so happy and proud of how far I've come. But if you really take the time and research and learn them, it'll come as you go. It'll come as you go, and it gets easier every time you do it.
And there's stuff that you can do that doesn't cost a lot of money, because a lot of people think, oh, just starting out, like you're going to have to buy all this equipment and you're going to have to buy all this stuff. You actually don't. We've started very small. We didn't have anything. We literally had our cell phones. We didn't have any kind of professional cameras or anything. I mean, we do now, but we didn't back then. And we have our cell phones, and we still use our cell phones now sometimes with videos. Because that big camera is just so bulky to handle, and so we don't use it all the time. But you can use your cell phone. There's program software for anybody that has that doesn't have an Apple computer and has like Android or whatever. There's a program called Shotcut. It's absolutely free. We use Shotcut to edit all of our videos, and there's tutorials on YouTube on how to do it. We've been using that for our editing software, and we've had any problems with it. It's completely 100% free, and it gives you like a nice, professional look without having to spend all that money. I've been telling the Kilt Guy to do like kind of a review of all of his equipment that he has when he first started out, and like where you can get it on Amazon, because he got them really cheap. Like his microphone, I think, was like $22. for his microphone, and people still ask him to this day, like, where did you get that at? That's so cool. So he has like a gimbal, he has like the microphones, all that stuff, and we didn't spend that much money at all. So you can start off very small and not have to spend a lot of money, and definitely be yourself, because people are going to know if you're fake. People are going to know if you're, putting on a show or if you're being genuine. And that's one thing that we've gotten from like people that have met us. They're like, you're the same person that you are off camera. And I'm like, well, because that's who I am. Why are we going to be somebody that we're not? And be yourself, be you, and just have fun with it.
For sure. And then Janine had mentioned that, I'm going to pop this up here, that editing can be a challenge if you don't have a good program. But like I said, there's a lot of good programs out there that you can get that are help you along the way.
Yeah.
People mentioning different cameras. When I started, I had my phone, and then I had a GoPro that we had gotten a couple years before, which I still used. I recently got this one, which I like a lot, but I'll say that if you're doing DIYs, you can't use it. It literally overheats within 15 minutes. So my DIY one over there, it's like a long Canon one. So if you are looking for a camera, which I really don't suggest until you actually can save up for it, research it, find what you want. This is good for the parks or for a short video, because in the parks, you're not just filming the whole time. You're turning it on, turning it off, etc. And I got a gimbal for my phone last year just before we went. You can get one for like $40 online. I will say it does overheat. So if you're going to stream, make sure it's not like 100 degrees outside. So that's
Yes.
Well, I'm tired. I don't really have any camera equipment or anything like that. I do use my phone, but when I sold paparazzi jewelry, my husband got me one of the light things, and I say if you spend money on anything at first, get lighting, because it changes your whole experience of like the quality until you can afford to get a camera. And what I have it's just like one of the big, how do you call this thing? It's a big light thing.
Is it a ring light? I'm a ring light. This is what I have.
Yeah,
I need a ring light.
This is the difference between a light and no light.
It was on Amazon for like $50, and it was a Christmas present. So I've used the heck out of this thing, and I look good. That is terrifying, Christy.
Oh my gosh.
Right? I mean, like, the lighting just looks amazing.
Okay, so that's totally my personality, and I think you guys do see it in my videos mostly. Sometimes I cut it out. I feel like I'm too extra in my videos, and I'm like, I need to cut this piece out. I'm just too extra.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Well, I'm going to get going, guys, because I actually am doing a video in a little bit. We're leaving. It's the first day of the LA County Fair here. So we're going to be doing a food review and all the cool stuff that's going to be happening for this year for the LA County Fair. So I've got to take off and hit the road. I've got people waiting for me.
Well, I'm so glad you're able to join, and we'll look forward to seeing the footage.
Yes. Look for I don't know when we're going to even put it up, because we still have our 13 days of Halloween that's going to be coming up. I'm still working on those videos because I want to have them all together and done, so that way I can just roll them out 13 days out. But I think the fair video is going to be before the 13 days of Halloween, but I've got tons of spooky stuff lined up for 13 days of Halloween.
Like, you need this?
It's like the ring.
I will be borrowing that, Christy. I will definitely be having to borrow that. But yeah, like I actually have some spooky crafts coming up that are Disney related. I've got some food, and I think we went to a couple spooky movie houses too. So
Oh,
yeah, so we've got a lot of things lined up for the 13 days of Halloween. So hopefully you guys get to tune into that later. But thank you girls so much for, as always, for having me. I hope you guys have an amazing Labor Day weekend. Enjoy yourselves.
You too. You too. Be safe. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my goodness.
That is so cool. I love all of their food blogs. I always get so hungry afterwards. I'm like, it looks so good.
I have been watching so many Food and Wine Festival vlogs. I'm hoping to get to go the last day of it. We are arriving on the 23rd, but that's the only day that they could schedule my son's Droid and Saber. So I have to go into Hollywood Studios at some point. So I'm like, well, how am I going to? I really want to do the Food and Wine Festival and the Christmas Festival because we're still there when that starts too.
And that's fun too. All the different Santas and stuff throughout the park is really neat.
Yeah, very much so. A couple people are. So Main Street Explorers was asking if any of us have gone to Star Wars Land yet. No.
My birthday will be November 23rd.
Woo!
Yes.
I'm excited to hear about your trip because I think it's gonna be amazing. I think your son is gonna like.
Yeah, he's been saving his money to make those. I'm like, I'm not paying for them. You have to. And he's been saving.
Yeah, no, that's really, it'll be fun. And I am sad that I missed the Food and Wine Festival by a couple days because that's always one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love it. That filet in Canada.
That looks good.
And the beer cheese.
Main Street Explorer says they are heading there in October for Halloween party and Star Wars Land. And then Trick said she went to the Disneyland Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, so I told everybody who was down in the Florida one if they had an opening day pamphlet to grab one for me because I have an extra California one and I'll trade them.
Oh,
I want an opening day pamphlet.
I know. I was like, well, like I have two of the California ones, so I'm like, I'll keep one in California. I'll trade you.
Hi, Rowan. Rowan just joined.
Hi, Rowan. How are you? I also wanted to give a shout out. I know she's not in here, but no, she's not in here. Christine from Playdays and Travel helped me out last week with the live stream, and we had so much fun. I love her. She makes me giggle.
I just watched her D23 video today. It was amazing.
I know. She's so cool. And
Rowan, I'm living up to your expectations of having million pairs of ears.
Yes, Rowan. She's been changing them this entire time.
Well, you have ear goals. Like I'm jealous. I'm starting to accumulate, and I'm blaming it on Christy. So when my husband's like, why do you have so many ears? It's Christy's fault.
I'll have to make you a pair. I've already promised to make cargo like 3 pairs, and I haven't even started.
Well, I can't show you the ones that she made me yet. I mean, I showed you this one. This is actually a part of a collab that we did. But Meg from Mickey's Magic made me 3 pairs of Halloween ones, and
wow,
oh my gosh, like I'm blown away. They're gorgeous.
I feel like nobody ever sends me ears because they know I have a million.
Yeah, Rowan loves your ears, Christy.
Oh, thank you, Janine from Janine Disney DIY made them for me. Hi, thank you. I love these.
Oh wait, let me put you on the big screen so everybody can see. There we go.
How cute they are.
Comfortable. They fit. They're very comfy. And then I made her a pair like this.
I love that.
That is cute. Very cute.
Life for me.
Let's see. Main Street Explorers saying they're looking for an idea for part of Star Wars ears to make.
Okay, I have some, but they're not here yet. I'll see if I can find them on the phone and kind of show you guys.
Yeah, Christy's like the guru when it comes to making ears. The girl is like
I've had Star Wars ears before, but I gave them away. So I'll see if I can find a picture of those two.
Okay.
Well, Christy's looking for that. I'm gonna mention, Christy, is your Star Wars loop still going on?
It ended yesterday. I drew the winner today, and I already contacted her. She's already given me her address. The announcement video will be out tomorrow, and I have another video, another giveaway coming up on September 16th. It's my 800 subscriber giveaway, and it's a collab with Disney Dad 83 because he got 800 subscribers at the same time.
Congratulations! That is amazing. I am so. Oh yeah.
Oh, let's get you on the big screen
Oh
here.
my gosh, that's so cool.
Oh yeah, wait. Okay, yes, that's cute.
Okay, that's very cute.
So I ordered those.
Nice.
Shame. I don't know why I keep ordering ears when I make ears.
I'm just ears. I'm me and Rowan are in the same boat. We look fabulous in them, but we just can't make them.
Oh yeah, that's me too. But I want to. Eventually, I'm going to. I just haven't been able to yet.
I need to make you a pear cat and send it.
Yeah, I would love them. I'm good at other things. But yeah, so Christy also, we have a swap coming up in September that you guys should be on the lookout for.
Hold
I
on.
made those.
Hours.
Yeah.
Oh, those are cute.
Those are very cute. So I think I'm gonna butcher this, Christy, but I think there's 16 people. It's the fall swap.
It's on September 13th. I know that.
I don't have my notebook up here, or I could tell you. Actually,
I just got my box, by the way.
the fall box or fall ear? You'll fall box because you don't
Fall
make
box.
ears.
Yeah. And we have a whole bunch of really cool collabs coming up. I am working on some videos about my trip and other stuff like that. So stay tuned for those. And yeah, we're just doing this fun spilling the tea. Make sure you join us every Friday. I have it written down, but I'm pretty sure, Christy, are you up next week?
Oops, I think so.
Yes. And also follow us on Instagram at Spillin _ Disney _Tea. So we do our updates on Spillin the Disney Tea on Instagram as well. And hi, Tony Disney. Welcome in. Let's see. Rachel says she loves making things and she's trying to make a Star Wars robe right now. So that should be interesting.
You can make me a Star Wars dress to go with my Star Wars ears. I've actually been looking for one on Amazon that's like really cheap and see if I can find one. Because that same day we're going to be going to Gico and you have to dress up. And I just figured if I would just wear the dress there and just go. Yeah. Stinky, but who cares?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Gico,
I love the ears that you have on now too, Christy. Good grief.
They're my Haunted Mansion ones that I made.
Purple on those.
I need those because they match my outfit.
I want some with that fabric, the fabric of your
Yeah, isn't this cool? I was like so shocked when this came out, and it has like lacy stuff at the bottom, like
yeah,
very cute. And Meg made me this. This is one of the things she made me.
Cute.
Wow, I'm all these talented people out there.
Yes. So Anna at Magical's Moment, she's saying that she can't wear a Star Wars costume in the parks, but she does want to when she goes to D23, because D23 is every 2 years, so the next one won't be till 2021. And yeah, there's a lot of people that dress up in costumes at D23.
This may sound stupid because I don't know, but what does the 23 stand for?
You know what? Shoot, there is a meaning to it. And I don't know off the top of my head, but there definitely is something. Anyone in chat who might know, feel free to put that in the comments. But I know there's some specific meaning. I'm not 100% sure. And Tony's saying she can't wait for the fall swap. Yes, yay.
I wonder who she has.
Yeah, we all can't wait, Tony.
I can't open mine yet because my person messaged me and was like, I forgot to put some stuff in there. So I'm sending it and I'm like, it's taunting me. It's sitting down there taunting me.
I'm gonna open mine as soon as we're done this. I'm I'm filming and ripping it.
I'm planning on doing mine tomorrow, and I was super shocked because mine is a huge box. I have no idea what is in there. So, yeah.
I'm excited because I just love opening things. It's like Christmas. I get all giddy and excited. And my husband's like, you got a box, didn't you? I'm like, yes.
Well, maybe Christy, we're going to have some Christmas, probably 6 or 7 times before Christmas actually happens.
I have 17 swaps going on between December 1st to December 17th.
Excellent, Ashley. The D23, the 23 stands for the year 1923 when Walt Disney Company was founded. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And I want to give a shout out to Ashley because she reached her goal. All of my, I'm just going to be a mama bird for a second. All of my partner channels reached their goals for the month. We set forth goals for each other and encourage each other. And she wanted to get 80 plus subs, and she's so close to 100. So go check her out, darling Disney Divas. Ashley, amazing. And Roxana from Life with Roxana just hit 200. So I'm so proud of her.
Congratulations.
And Holly from Holly Ever After, she reached her 100 and she is soaring. I'm a proud mama.
Oh. Hey, Cargo, thanks for dropping in real quick.
Cargo, I was showing them my ears. Wait. How do I look?
I've rotated through all my ears now, so I'm just repeating now.
She says hi. Everyone's saying hi to Cargo here. Let's see. I hope she's still in. She said she was popping in really briefly. So,
well, Cargo is another person who I'm gonna cry because I love her so. I feel like I made a sister, and we're bonded now.
Yes. There she goes. Hey, she says hi. She's saying hi to all of us in the chat here. Let me pop that up.
Love you, Cargo.
Oh, yes, Kat. Roxana's confirming that you are the mama bird. They're just so motivated and hardworking, and their content is growing, and they're just sweet girls. I call them girls. I'm not that much older than them. I'm probably like 10 years older than them, not even. But we just have a lot of fun and really support each other. And I find that in a lot of the groups, in our group here and like in other chats. I really appreciate everybody in this community. Yes, agreed, 100%. Let's see. Oh, Roxana said her phone was blowing up from the giveaway that went up today. Yeah, we were getting lots of messages on that. Let's see. Hi, there's Courtney. Hi, Courtney.
So there is one thing I want to talk about, and I don't think people think about this when they go to Disney or any trip like that, is it is exhausting. Physically, you're going like you've never gone before. You can do average of 12 miles a day of walking. You are drinking water, but if you go, especially during the summer, you are sweating that out so fast, and you can never really get hydrated. And you're not sleeping like you, Christy. You're not sleeping like you normally do.
You're losing your pose, Christy.
And when you come home, your high is still there, but your body is gone. So take care of yourself when you get home. Hydrate, sleep, watch funny movies. Just like get your serotonin moving around, because I know a lot of people who come home and they get sick instantly, or they just are just drained, and that's how I was.
Yeah, I love those ears, Christy. I've only said that about the last 10 years that you've put on. So.
Oh, wait, it's full. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I love the plaid pattern on them too.
Thank you.
This is my favorite time of year. I live in Maryland, so we're pretty much fall already.
Yeah.
Main Street Explorers, that wasn't even half of the ears. If you go back and watch this whole thing, I switched into every single pair of ears I have.
Yes, she did.
Yes, Nicole, iron. I ended up in the emergency room.
Yes, poor cat. She was in the hospital right after her trip.
I knew I was going into the trip with low iron, and I get infusions every 6 months, and I hadn't gotten it. That was my bad. And blood transfusion. I'm good. I feel good now.
Okay, well, since you guys have all been kind of shouting out on your ears really quickly, I'm gonna just put these up. These are fairy godmother inspired, since I love Cinderella. And one of my partner channels, which is Heather at the Disney Housewife, made these for me, and I absolutely love them. And Christy has made me some gorgeous ears as well that I've worn in a recent video. So I'll probably wear those the next time we go live. But yes, so I have two beautifully talented partner channels. So they're making me feel pressure that I need to start making ears now.
Watch my tutorial. I posted one.
I've watched them. I just need to buy the supplies. I'm getting closer. I have to get through all these. I have to get through affording all these swaps first before I can get to myself. Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
And that doesn't include the ones on the wall.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. Yes, I love your ears. Those are, the fairy godmother is one of those awesome characters who like doesn't get a lot of love, but beautiful. I love it.
Thank you. And thank Heather. Thank you, Heather. Hopefully you're watching the replay of this.
I love her. She's love that channel.
Yes.
So, I don't know if you guys know, but my video from the day before yesterday was about a charity or illness, actually. It's Children's Cancer Awareness Month of September. And a lady reached out to me. Her name's Elizabeth. She reached out to me about a month ago. She works at a hospital that's really close to Heather, and was telling me about it and was saying, do you think we could do something for them? Because they celebrate the kids the entire month. So I got with some other YouTube channels that create ears, and we all created ears, sent them to Heather, and Heather hand delivered them to the hospital.
I love her. I love that you guys are doing that. Oh, and Cargo, if you are still in here, she is doing a really awesome thing where she's going to be give kids the world pillowcases. So she's going to be making Disney inspired and other cartoon inspired pillowcases. So if you want to make them, or if you want to donate fabric, you can. I don't know if she's still in here, but she can give you more information, or you can PM me on Instagram and I can give you more information. But I mean, give back a little.
That is so sweet. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat here. Yes, Roxana. Sometimes depending on what you're looking for, ear supplies can be pricey. So
yes, these right here, I got half yard of this stuff, and it was like $20 for half a yard. It was really high.
I'll put those up. Yeah, that's like is that like a leather type of? It looks leather.
And they were very, very difficult to make because they're not very forgiving. Like you can't really bend them, like stretch it or anything.
Oh yeah.
And I have headbands. I have a ton of fabric, but I'm out of hot glue. I need some hot glue.
Oh, well, you better stock up on that, miss, because oh, gosh, no. Let's see. I'm not sure. Main Street Explorer is asking, anyone do 3D printed ears? I'm not sure about that, or I don't know what that is.
Like a 3D image, like a hologram image almost. Is that what you're talking about?
Not sure, but we'll see if they respond. But,
I have been trying to get creative with my ears, and I think the most creative ones I've done so far, besides the pirate ones, which I think are one of my favorites, is the Cinderella ears I gave Alicia, because the bow is not just fabric. It's like 2 layers of fabric. You've got blue and then lace over it. And then these, because there's 2 different fabrics. Like this one, I burnt the crap out of my hands while I was doing this one.
Oh. I love that.
Beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. The college kids are back. College kids are back. I live right across, like literally, I live across the road, like a small road from a really small college. And 3:00 in the morning, I'll be banging on the window. Tell them go to sleep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Janine's saying that 3D ears are amazing as well. And then Main Street Explorer says they're hooked on 3D ears.
So what are 3D ears? Are they the ones like Janine made?
I don't know. Janine, is that what they are?
Or like... I don't know. Are these 3D ears?
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't really know either.
While we're waiting on that, Tony saying that she's headed to Walt Disney World in a couple weeks or next month. Anybody else heading out that way around that time frame? Kat just got back, so I know she won't be going there.
I want to go back.
Okay. Thanks, Janine. I'll see if I can take a look. So Janine said she sent a picture on Instagram of what 3D ears look like. So
yeah, it's like a cutout. It's like hard plastic. We actually have a 3D maker at our schools. Yes, Cargo. I told them about the pillowcases if they wanted to help you out. So we have a 3D printer, and the ones that people make are amazing. Like I don't know how they think of it.
Wow.
Did you?
Okay.
Do you have it?
I am grabbing the picture really quick because I see that Janine sent me something, but sometimes my phone decides to just fall asleep here. Oh, Tony. Oops. So sorry, it's perfectly Kat. She says she'll pack you a suitcase.
Just
pack me in
the suitcase.
Just throw some chocolate in there and I'll be fine.
Okay, it's slowly getting there. Sorry, it's taking forever.
Oh, you're welcome, Cargo. Yeah, I think it's a great cause, and you are such a sweetheart, and she's so talented. If you guys, I put your link in earlier, for your Instagram, because people are loving on your ears. She's so talented. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous.
Okay, here is the 3D ears.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. They're on plastic, I guess, or they can be printed. Nicole's saying that they can be printed on, or they're plastic. They're printed on plastic.
It's like a really, really thick plastic. My son, he took a course and he made a little castle, and it was really cool.
That's cool.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's kind of ominous.
Yeah, like, I'll be right back. Sure.
So Christy, Allie, do you have anything coming up on your channel?
Yeah. So, last week I couldn't join the chat because I was suffering from a horrible migraine all week. So I got sick and it kind of derailed me a little bit. So I didn't even end up putting out a video last week. But a couple weeks ago, I think I'd mentioned to everybody that we went to a Volkswagen show and I finally finished editing that video. And so that will be going up tomorrow. And then the week after that, I'm going to finally be putting up a video where I won a contest from Janine, who's in our chat, as well as got some magic mail, and I got some really cool stuff. So that video is finally going to be coming out as well. In addition to all of the multiple swaps and things that will be involved in collaborations between the three of us that Christy's organized and many other folks that are in it as well. But yeah, so that's just a couple immediate things that I have coming up. Oh, there we go. There's Christy hopping back in.
All right. Are we offline or still on?
No, so I just, Kat just asked what I had coming up. So I just let everybody know about the couple things that I have coming up for tomorrow. And I mentioned all of our numerous amount of swaps and collaborations that we have through the end of the year. And yeah. So what about you?
Some for 2020.
Yeah. This girl plans ahead.
How did that happen?
I got one for Valentine's Day, but I haven't really gone extra far into that, past that. So
I'm thinking for our Friday night for near Valentine's Day, we need to have our significant others join in and do something fun.
My husband won't.
I can't even get him to be in a video, and I've been trying to do that for like 6 months. So
Yeah, he's always like, you better not.
My husband will do it if I
out.
here.
But I will say, this is pretty funny. He thought I would cut it out. Last Christmas, when I did I did a time lapse of me putting our 12-foot tree up. It takes a long time. It's like takes 2 days. And I did time lapse of it. At one point, he gets in front of it and dances. And I slowed it down for that instead of speed through it. That's cut it out.
Oh my gosh, that is classic. I have to see that.
Go back and look at it. It's so.
Oh my gosh.
I think I say at the beginning of the video where to forward through or something like that. I think it's at like 3 minutes or something.
Oh man, that's great. That's funny. So I'm like just looking through chat here. So I have to put this up because I think it's hilarious. So I guess during the typing, it was Tony was accidentally called Roni, but she said it's not the first time she's been called Roni. So you tell, Tony. No.
That's okay. Sometimes when I say Alicia, it sounds like something else.
Yeah. I thought, well, let's see. You called me Hun or Honey? One of the videos, and I swear you called her like Ashley or something else. I'm like, so first I was Hun or Honey, and now I'm Ashley, and you said, no, that's my accent. I really said Alicia.
What's so funny is like most of the people here think that I'm from the North because their accent's so much worse than mine.
No, I've been told I have an accent, and I'm like, oh, you must not know any Southern girls because I do not have an accent.
Right. I feel the same way.
Yeah, I remember, I'm from California, and one time I was visiting Kentucky, and they were telling me that I had the accent, and I was like, no, you have the accent to me, but they said I had the accent. So
I love Holly's accent. She has the sweetest little drawl.
Oh my gosh, I love it. She's so cute. Hi, y'all. She's adorable. Holly, I don't know if you're still with us on here, but I love you.
Well, ladies, you want to wrap it up? We did 2 hours.
Holy smokes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
we definitely, my computer's got the red dot over there, but it hasn't started blinking at me yet.
Yeah. It's an hour and 52 minutes is what the countdown says. So
well, let's talk until the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. So we've got 4 minutes. Well, shoot, no, because we ended up going a little bit. We started a couple minutes late because we had some technical issues, but
you said what you have coming up.
Sorry, what was that?
So I know you said what you have coming up, so I can go over what I have coming up.
Sure, yeah.
I already mentioned this, but September 16th starts my 800 subscriber giveaway. And then October 1st starts a 19 channel loop giveaway. There's 19 channels, 1 winner. So 1 winner will get at least 19 items or more. And then also in September, I have a we have a fall swap. And then October, we have a fall ear swap. And then I have 2 Halloween swaps that other people have organized. Well, 2 swaps that I didn't even have to organize. And then
Unheard of.
In November, I have a doggy box swap. And December, I have swaps December 1st through the 17th, and then 1 on the 23rd. And a collaboration on Christmas Day with a bunch of people. So that's it through the end of the year.
Wow.
I tried to film mine when I was down at Disney, but I was so red in the face. I'm like, people aren't going to believe this is anywhere near cold weather.
Just put like a tree in the background. Or
something. I was down at Disney Springs, and I was right by where Mickey and Minnie and all of them are covered in snow, and I thought it was perfect. But I'm like, I was like, hi guys, it's Christmas.
You have gone into the Christmas.
Because you're sweating. You're pouring sweat. It's Christmas
I wonder
time.
if they would have let you do that in the Christmas ornament store.
Yeah, I gave up. I was like, he got me. He got me. I miss you too, Cargo.
Well, you know what? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kat.
No, you're good.
Oh, I was just going to say, Christy, you reminded me of something that I'm actually going to have coming up, but I haven't dialed it down to an exact date yet. It depends on if I can film tomorrow. But I am also going to be doing a giveaway myself for hitting 500 subscribers on my channel. So, yes, I will be doing that soon as well. So watch out for that, everyone.
So you guys want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
Story time with Kat. So I was very excited because I got to go on the Magical Express with Cargo and Karen, two lovely people that I got to meet, and we were having a good time and got to the airport. I knew my airplane was going to be 2 hours late. That's okay. Got on the airplane. This lady started freaking out about something. She was escorted off the airplane, and then they said, "Ladies and gentlemen, you need to deplane. Your flight is canceled."
What? Was it because of her?
No, we don't know. They're telling us it was weather related because then they don't have to pay for a hotel room. So I had to figure something out. I called my husband. I'm like, I don't know what to do. He called around and found me a hotel. And while we were waiting, we waited an hour and a half to get a shuttle. I met 2 teachers. We found 3 empty wheelchairs, and we had wheelchair races, and we I can make a bad situation great. Like, that's just how my life is. That's I want it to be like that. And then we ended up going to this really nice Best Western hotel. If you are by the airport, you need a hotel. That is amazing. They were fantastic with us. The managers were so great. And they had like a full breakfast in the morning. Then we got to the airport, and our flight wasn't until 10:30. Oh, and I just want to say this. The Southwest lady, very nice. I was very nice with her. She was very nice with me. I said to her, well, I don't know where to sleep tonight. And she goes, oh, that's a really comfy couch over there.
Okay.
Thank you.
I bet people do that all the time. I would. I'm like,
do I almost like I'm a couch person?
I would just find a spot in the floor against the wall and put my head on my suitcase.
Well, Tony, funny story. We may or may not have had a very nice gentleman who had a whole bunch of carry-on things. And he was like, I'm not going to have these. You ladies look like you need them. So there might have been a little bit of fun with the wheelchairs.
I think someone should have vlogged that. So we can
I took a picture. That's as far as I would go. But we were on a 10:30 flight. We ended up in Memphis. I'm trying to go to Maryland. I texted Christy, and I was like, I'm just gonna come to your house.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I was like, I'm in Memphis. I'm gonna go see her.
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna come see your house. I was like, okay, come on. I was like, wait a minute, my house and not me.
The house, that's all.
And we literally had 10 minutes to get from one plane to another. Luckily, they were pretty close, but we hadn't eaten. So we stopped and got something. Luckily, we were sea boarding. We were the last boarders. So we got on there, and plane was booked, but there was 3 seats next to each other. So we just hung out together. And I put it on my Facebook group, but at the end of the ride, we're bouncing like this. And the cargo things overhead pop down. And like, I was like, this is how I go on my way from Disney. Why did I ever leave you, Disney?
Good grief. Kat, did you see this? Yeah.
I was good. I was booking it.
Oh my God.
We finally got home around 5 p.m. So from the time that we left the hotel, from the time I got home was 24 hours.
Wow.
It was
That's
interesting.
crazy. All right. Well, we have 45 seconds until we hit the official 2-hour mark. Thank you. There's still 9 people viewing. So thank you so much, guys, that are still with us right now. I hope you're enjoying this.
Up now, so
What was that?
the little box in the corner has popped up now.
Oh, I was going to say thanks everybody for hanging out with us this whole time. Oh,
Yeah,
she's literally laughing out loud right now.
I'm telling you, there is, my husband, he laughs with me because I can make the worst possible situation into something fun, because what is the point? I don't want a headache. I don't want to cry. I want to have fun. So let's have fun.
Absolutely. Which we have definitely done tonight. So this has been great. And thank you again so much, everybody who's in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the nice comments. I'm trying to put them all up so we can all see them. But like we said, we're doing this every Friday night. We're going to alternate whose channel. Next week, it's Christy. So make sure you're subscribed to all of us and you have your bells on so that you can see when we go live. We usually try to post everything ahead of time on social media, but just in case. So, what?
Kat usually does that, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does that on her Instagram, and I'll try to do it in the Facebook group and stuff like that. So
Facebook group?
No, the YouTubers group.
Oh.
or mine if I'm hosting or whoever. Yeah, I mean, I'll put it on as many social media platforms as possible.
Yes.
Thank you, Marilyn.
So make sure on Instagram you go to Spilling_the_Disney_Tea and you will find us, and I post the question of the week there and who is hosting.
Yes, and it's Spillin with the I just put it in the chat, but it doesn't have an T. It's Spillin with the
Spillin. We're spilling it.
Yes.
Kelly's idea when her and I were discussing it.
Yes, and I'm so sad she wasn't able to join. She said she was going to try to if she got out of work, but hopefully
when her schedule calms down, because right now she actually has to drive out to Orlando, and that's like 2 hours away.
Yes.
So when she's working from home, she'll be able to.
Yes. Thank you, Janine. You have a great weekend as well. And I think we're going to sign off. So do you guys have any closing thoughts, or are we good?
Thanks for joining.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.
Yeah.
And hold on.